Alright veterans, I'm gonna be as fast as possible in this video, yeah, because we try to make some of them which were in low quality, so we made this in high quality. So when you play this video on YouTube, make sure you play at maximum quality. Okay guys, so we're going to talk about the VAT2. Basically the VAT2 strategy has to determine the spikes. When it spikes, as you know, in the boom and crash indices, they spike either down or up unexpectedly. So we need to determine when will it spike down or will it spike up. That's basically purpose of VAT2. We trade the spikes. So guys, as you can see here, we need to know the first thing we need to stick to the trend. With the crash 500, you need to know the trend has to be a downtrend, guys. The trend has to be a downtrend, and as I told you, you need to determine the trend in the 15 minute or 30 minutes time frame. I use the 15 minutes for VAT1 plus and the VAT2 because I stay in the market for a short while. Because for one spike, when I use a big lot size, it can be up to $100 or $200 profit, and I usually close immediately after that. So guys, we need to trade the VAT2 with the crash 500 when it's in a downtrend, guys. When it's in a downtrend, quite opposite with the VAT1 price. We go with the trend with this one. We go with the trend with. So let's see when there was a sharp downtrend. Yeah, it was here, I think from 19th of this month. Okay, let's go to the 1 minute time frame and see now. After determining the trend, guys, you need to maybe add the AO, guys. The AO, you need to add the AO or some oscillator. Okay, let's see when there was just a sharp downtrend, because I see the 1 minute chart can't go to the. Let's see when okay, this is a downtrend. This is a sharp downtrend here. Okay guys, this is a sharp downtrend here. So let's see the AO. You have to add the AO, guys. This is the first way to determine the spikes up or down. For crash 500, we determine the spike down. So you go to the indicators and you add the awesome oscillator only. Okay guys, so here this was a sharp downtrend, guys. This was a sharp downtrend. Obviously it was a sharp downtrend. Now to determine when will it spike, as I said in the PDF, first thing you need to do is that when the AO is crossing over from the positive side to the negative side, at this session here is when you will buy. You will sell. Maybe if I took a sell here, right, it will sell, then it will spike down, though not that long spike. Though if I use a big low size, that is 1 L of profit. Yeah, you see that, because I usually use a 5.0 lot size, so this will be like even to $70 or $50, and I usually close. Don't buy when the AO is crossing from. Don't sell when the AO is crossing from the negative side to the positive side, because it indicates a buy. But when it's going from the positive side to the negative side with a value down, because red indicates value down, usually it determines a sell, especially when the crash 500 is in a downtrend. Let's take an example with here. Okay, it spiked down. You see, it spiked down. Now I could have taken a sell here, you see, when it was all here, maybe, because anyway here it was about to cross to here, because when I see usually below it is 0 point something, I usually know it will just go down. So I usually take a sell here, and when I take a sell here, I can hold the loss. You have to hold like late losses for a while, but it will spike down. Now when it spiked down immediately you go into profit, because you took a sell, and big profit actually, because there's a lot of pips here with this crash or spike, we say. Okay, don't close immediately, especially when it's in a downtrend. You have to wait for at least 3 candles up. guys, 3 bullish candles up, then you close, because you're already in profit. You can hold profit. It's not losses, guys, because if maybe let's say I was in a $50 profit. Now I can wait even for it to go 45, maybe to 45 profit. So it will still be a good profit, but also you have to wait, because usually it goes down again. When it's in a downtrend, it usually goes down again, especially when you see the AO still going down and down. It usually goes down again. So I could have waited here, wait for a maximum of 3, guys, for a maximum of 3 bullish candles. So if you waited for the first one, the second one will spike down, and also here you could have waited for 3, it will spike down again. So it could be in a good profit. Okay, now that's the first way to make an entry. You have to be in a downtrend, and the AO has to be crossing from the positive side to the negative side at this cross section here, as you see. So I would take a sell here, and I could have come and closed maybe here, because I could have waited for 3, then I could have closed here, and I could have been a big profit, guys, as you see. Okay, another entry, let's see, because we are still in a downtrend. Okay, here's another. I could have taken a sell here, and then it could have come down, then I could have closed maybe here. Not big profit, but it was worth it, especially if you're in a downtrend. Guys, remember, we usually scalp with this. For some people, for some of my students, usually hold, maybe because they know it will still go down and down, especially if it's in a downtrend. But I usually just scalp because I use a big lot size. So maybe if I took a sell here, guys, you see, they come here. I was supposed to take a sell here, then I could have hold losses, then you could have spiked down into profit, then I could have closed here. Still a good way to win the market. So some we just hold it, and then you go just down and down and down. But anyway, that's the first way to make an entry. You have to be in a downtrend, and the AO has to be closing from the positive side to the negative side. So that's how you determine the crash. You determine the spikes in the crashing boom indices, guys. The same goes with the boom 500 or the boom 1000. The boom 1000 has to be in an uptrend, guys. It has to be on an uptrend, guys. It has to be on an uptrend, guys. The boom has to be on an uptrend. So we'll determine the up crash. Okay, guys. So sorry. Okay, I had to fix the app for a while there. I took a pause on the video. So as I said earlier, to trade the boom 500, it has to be on an uptrend, guys. A sharp uptrend, maybe, because this was an uptrend. You could have VA2 could have been used here. This was an uptrend, guys. I usually just like to determine those uptrend in 15 minutes, because I have 3 hours to trade. So I need to stick to those, and I scalp, so I need to stick to those minor uptrends, especially sharp uptrends, because usually I can go to a lot of profit with just one entry, and depending on the losses which I'm using. So guys, let's see, maybe it was an uptrend, right? It was a sharp uptrend. Now you see this, for boom 500, we usually buy when it's closing from the negative side to the positive side, usually in value up, indicating the AO is green, has to be green, indicating value up. So that means there will be a lot of spikes up, usually for indicating a lot of buyer. So I could have take a buy order here, place the buy order, and then I could have like hold losses for a while, then boom, it went up. Then like here, okay, maybe I could have closed here, though it spiked up again. So sometimes just you can hold even for 5 candles. I usually stay in the market. I usually it's for 3 candles and I find another move. So especially if it's an uptrend, guys, there's a lot of moves. And then here I could have taken maybe a sell, a buy here, then I could have hold for a while, then boom, it spiked up. So from here to here, it's a lot of profit, especially if you're using a good lot size. I mean, you can use any lot size according to how much losses you think you can hold, because usually, maybe let's say here I bought here, it will sell, so you be in losses. So if I'm using a $1 lot size, maybe a 1.0 lot size, sorry, 1.0 lot size, I could have just like hold, like I think it is like $5 loss, and then went up because there is like 4 spikes down, and I think it was a $5 loss or a $6 loss, then I could have gone up. So it depends on you how much losses you use. Don't sell in just go for those sharp uptrends. I usually go, I check my 15, like now I know it's a downtrend, it's bad. You see, it's bad for my strategy here because it's starting to form a downtrend, because as you see here, the resistance, the support was here and it broke the support and it went down. So I could have taken this was not a good way to come and place my move or find my entries right now, because as you see the AO is indicating value down. I mean value down. Here was a good move, but a little profit, as you see. So this is one way to determine the crash and boom indices, guys. This is one way to determine the crash and boom indices. So I think we're done with this video. This is because we be trading spikes. This is the way to determine a spike, guys. This is the only way to determine the spikes. I mean, I usually don't prefer the VIT tool, but when I use it, oh, it's so very profitable. I usually prefer the VT1 plus, but this is the one way to determine the spikes up and the spikes down, guys. Just stick with the AO when closing, and also it has to be in an uptrend for boom 500, and crash 500 has to be in a downtrend, guys. The same applies to the boom 1000 and the boom and the crash 1000, guys. So I think we are done here, and it's a short video, guys, and more is explained in the PDF, guys. We could have, if we found maybe an entry, we could have traded, but right now we're still in a downtrend for boom, and there is no exact entry, so we can do live trading. As you see, this is a demo account, so I could have just traded it anyhow, but this is the one way to stick to determine the spikes. Go and practice it on a demo account, guys. You have to stick to the trend, guys. You have to stick to the golden hours and also the AO when it's crossing, guys. Just that, and it's enough. The simplicity is the key in trading, guys. Don't have to have a lot of things maybe to place a trade or something. Okay, this I already explained. Yeah, and here I could have taken, okay, here's also another move. I could have taken order here, hold losses, then could have gone up, hold my 3 candles. Before even my 3 candles starts, before my 3 candles, I have to close after my 3 candles down. They have to be the bearish candles here. So just after 1 candle, it went up again, so I could have just hold the profit and come and close at this point here. So this is one way to also to trade the VAT too, guys. So just find those sharp uptrends on a 15-minute downtrend, on a 15-minute chart, guys, or you can go a 30 minutes 30 minutes time frame, guys. So guys, this is how to trade the VAT2. It's the simplest that, guys. Also, some people usually prefer selling at the support and resistance, but the boom 500 doesn't just obey that. Any plan, I don't prefer that. That's outdated. Selling at the support maybe, or buying at the support and selling at the resistance levels. No, just stick to this one, guys. Thank you.